everyone, it's your girl, and as you see, I am in the car. I am currently en route to the Capitol building. I'm super excited. Got up this morning, got ready, got my suit on. Excuse my collar, y'all. I gotta fix it when I get there. And I have on my scarf because you know the hair gotta be laid. I'm a natural sister, so I gotta do a little bit of extra to get it looking right. But I am up in Adam. I'm in this DC traffic. It's a little bit hectic. My cousin told me it was gonna be crazy, and she was right. I got out a little later than I expected today just because that hotel bed was comfortable. Your girl hasn't slept alone in so long. It's also so crazy because I'm so used to sleeping with my honey or baby girl, really my honey, because baby girl don't really like sleeping with us, that I like put all the pillows all around me last night to like feel like I was in the bed with someone. But once I did fall asleep, your girl was knocked and I slept really well. I went to bed early, which is something I have not done in ages, and it felt good to wake up feeling pretty refreshed. But I'm excited. I'm actually headed into DC now. I have to go park the car. I paid to park in a garage that's not too far from the Capitol building, just because of all the like security clearances and stuff like that. There really isn't any parking that's close, so I'm gonna either have to park and walk. It's not too far of a walk. It's about like I think 13 minutes from the parking garage, but I'll probably just Uber to the Capitol just because I am running a little late. But I'm super excited to meet my M4MM people. For those who you don't know, that's minorities for medical marijuana. I'm going today to do some lobbying for cannabis reform and things like that. So I'm excited. I feel like I'm doing presidential in DC. So yeah, I'm just in traffic like I said, and I don't know how much recording I could do once I get into the Capitol building, but if I can bring you guys along for any portions of it, I will. I'm pretty excited though because I'm gonna get to see Congress like do some debating today, and I heard it gets really heated in there. From what I've seen, sometimes they be really throwing them bows, so our government is a little ghetto. But yeah, so I'm gonna check back in with you guys once I get into DC. All right, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but your girl's walking on these DC streets and I'm a little bit lost trying to get where I gotta go, but I'm gonna make it. So I made it and I am heading in now. Give you a little view of what it looks like, but I'm happy I made it. I'm a little late, that's okay. So once I finally made it into the Longworth building, I met with the Minority for Medical Marijuana crew, and we just kind of did a debrief of like what the day was going to entail. I grabbed myself a coffee and just kind of got to know everyone because it was my first time meeting all of them outside of just conversations that we had quickly on the internet and via Zoom.
Hey, heading to our first meeting of the day.
So exciting.
They tried to leave me.
No, we didn't.
I'm looking around.
So this is our crew. These are some amazing women doing great things in the cannabis space, and I was super excited to just connect with them and get to know them. And what you see here is the different offices for Congress members. So this is just one of the hallways in the Longworth building. We're just walking along, going to the assigned Congress members that we were scheduled to have meetings with. And it was just so cool to walk through and see all of the different things that were going on, a lot of like different press and media stuff, and just to see all of the in and out and the day-to-day that goes into, you know, making the laws for this country and lobbying and things of that nature. It was super exciting and high-paced, and I loved every moment of it. Our first meeting of the day was with Congressman Jim McGovern of Massachusetts, and our meeting went very well. We spoke about the hemp farm bill as well as the Safe Banking Act, which would give
marijuana business owners the viable option to have safe and equitable banking practices, as most marijuana businesses have a hard time finding banks that are willing to work with them because it is not federally regulated or mandated. We also touched on specific rights for veterans, as there have been some accounts of veterans losing their loans for their homes if they have medical marijuana cards, which is absurd because they are using the plant to treat many of the illnesses and mental issues that they have developed as a result of fighting for this country. However, our government would rather pump them with opioids and things of that nature, which actually make it worse, whereas marijuana is a healing plant. And Congressman McGovern has one of the best offices, so he actually pushed us to go outside and take some pictures on his balcony because the views are amazing. And we had to take advantage. So the rest of the day was just spent doing the same thing, going around lobbying, going to our prospective meetings with different congressmen's offices and discussing the issues that I had stated before. And this was just an amazing experience. I felt so empowered, and I really felt like I was making a change, Too much vlogging the second day just because it was pretty much the same thing. So what you see here is just all of us kind of gathered on the grass after. We took a group picture and we're just kind of going over, how we felt regarding our lobby days and things like that. And this is the Capitol building where we took our photos. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, and I'm back. And I'm checking in with y'all because I realized I did not come on this morning and record myself as I was heading into day 2 of lobby day here in Washington, D.C. I'm actually at my cousin's house now, just relaxing. Just got back from a long day of lobbying, and this experience was just amazing, y'all. Like, to have the ability to go in and speak with those who are in Congress about issues that affect us is just an amazing experience. I can't put it into words, but having the ability to voice our needs and our wants to those who are actually representing us in this government is a privilege and a right that we all have. So I would just like to say that if there is something that you are passionate about, reach out to your constituents and your congressmen and women and vocalize and voice your opinions, especially on all these laws that are being passed. Just looking into things, I pay attention to the law, but really going into like the breakdown of how they pass these laws and the articles and the amendments and the process of it was just amazing. Y'all have to excuse me, I'm looking a little rough. This hair done sweated out, but whatever. It was an amazing day. But it was great to be there for these lobby days because there were so many people from so many different organizations all over this country who were coming to have their voice heard. And that is what's really important in this world, in this government, in this economy that we're in, is ensuring that we have people who are in power that we vote in, who are actually fighting and pushing our wants and our needs. And right now Congress is back in session, so it's just great to be in the building and experience what they do, how they debate and go back for these laws to be passed. And we had some wonderful small victories today. As far as cannabis law and reform, it looks like they will be overriding the cannabis prohibition, which will open up so many more avenues for those who are in this industry and who are trying to just get in and have leeway. For those who don't know, it's really hard to be a cannapreneur right now in general, just because
there are so many barriers to entry, not just with like price and things like that, but even because cannabis is not federally regulated, there are a lot of banking systems and banks that will not actually work with or allow you to bank if you have a cannabis business. And one of the things that we were lobbying for over the past couple of days was something called the Safe Banking Act, which will give those of us who are operating cannabis businesses the equal opportunity to bank in all banks, hopefully, versus just a few set ones that are willing to work with us. We also did some lobbying for our veterans and the rights of hemp and medical marijuana and their access to it. It was crazy for me to find out that there are some states that are denying veterans their home loans or trying to revoke their mortgages if they have cannabis medical cards. And it's like, these people are the ones who fought for our country, who defend us, and they have a lot of trauma, and our government would rather medicate them with opioids, which are highly addictive and can have so many effects on the body internally, your mind, your mental, your physical, all of that, but will not back something that is natural and is actually healing. So it's just interesting, but we are in a wonderful time right now as a society to make change. There's so many things that are going on in this world that we need to be paying attention to, especially in this country with the US dollar dropping in value and, all these different things like potential war and all of this stuff that's going on. And it's like, I know it can be daunting and you're like inundated with all this information and it seems like a lot of negativity, but through this, there are some positive changes that are coming. And I'm just looking forward to what the future holds and hoping that some laws are put into play that will just make our country better as a whole. So, like I said, these last couple of days here in DC have been amazing. You'll have to excuse me. I'm recording on my phone. Shirt's wrinkled. I'm just chilling. Hair's looking a mess. But these last couple of days have been amazing. I have met some amazing people who are doing big things in this industry and who are trailblazers. And it's just very inspiring. And those who are in this industry, who are just getting started or who are even deep into it, know that sometimes it's hard. Like, you want to give up. But being around these individuals, like I said, is just extremely inspiring. And, it gave me that extra push that I need to go forward. So I'm just excited for what the future holds. I will definitely be doing a lot more lobbying. When I was younger, I was very active in the NAACP and other organizations. And we did a lot more on like the civil rights side, as far as like equity, social justice, things like that. But it's really interesting to see this side of things. And I just am looking forward to being more active when I go home. I can't wait to do more lobbying, meet with more congressmen and women and my local officials to ensure that my voice is heard. So if you have the opportunity, or if there's something that you're extremely passionate about, or if there's something that you don't like that is occurring in our government, speak up. And the crazy thing is, I never thought that it was really easy to actually go into these offices, but these congressmen and women are very open. And if not, those who are working for them and under them are willing to speak to you and relay your messages back to them. And you can just walk in there, as long as, you don't go in there with any weapons or anything crazy like that, and request meetings. And that is our right as American citizens. So this has just been an amazing experience. I met some great people. Of course, you guys will see clips from all of this of what I can show. Obviously, there are some things that I cannot share, but it just feels good. I'm excited for what's to come. And tomorrow is 4/20. And if you're in the cannabis world, that's our national holiday. So I will be heading back home very early in the morning. I have a red-eye flight to catch, and I will be going to an event in Boston, Massachusetts with the Big Hope Project. It's called Extravaganja. So I'm really excited for that, to go and just be around my people. So yeah, tonight I'm actually getting ready to head out to meet with some of the other men and women that we lobbied with for the past couple of days, just for like a dinner. A lot of them are actually going to be staying in DC through the weekend because there's so much going on here, especially since it's the week of 420. But unfortunately, I have to get back because I have prior commitments. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to what's to come. And I might show you guys a little clip of dinner. The restaurant we're going to is really nice. And yeah, I'll probably pop back in the morning before my flight. So see you soon. What's up, y'all? So I am in the car. I'm actually about to head into a restaurant to meet up with the rest of our lobbying group. I'm in downtown Alexandria. It's such a cute little city. It's like old town, so it has the old town vibes with the brick ground and stuff that you walk on. So it's a really cute little town. So I'm going to show you guys a little clip of it, but I'm actually late for dinner, so I gotta hurry up and rush into there. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, and I'm back. And today is 420, the National Cannabis holiday. So I am back. I had a red-eye flight this morning into Connecticut, and I'm headed into the Big Hope's Extravaganja. It's gonna be super fun, so I'm gonna bring y'all along with me.
Happy 420. It's beautiful. A couple friends, light a joint, cause never will a struggle end. So you can judge a nigga, but you ain't out and you ain't in the room. So you really can't budge a nigga. You ought to love a nigga for the fact that it's my world and my life, and still I'm a rugged nigga. They say you bugging nigga, fucking I'm a thugging nigga. Talking bullshit, kicking with a heart full of hate, and fuck you. And you said we ain't kicking, fuck you. Only my man blood is sacred cock, so fuck you. Bosses on the Jeep, Bugatti made the prototype. Don't you get the picture, but you just can't photo like a German niggas naked.
That did not last very long. And I'm realizing I need to date within my own culture. I'm Dominican, and I'm fucking
Baby, why you always on my gun? I'm just making some money, I'm just having some fun. Hey. Doing negativity, it's cursing to a master hater, don't be mad.